What up, dudes? Fruit Punch Saber here. I'm back with some more Nukitashi. So I did Wata-chan highlights, and I did Rei-chan highlights. And now, with both of them done, I'm going to enter the Betrayal arc. So, and to better make sense of the Betrayal arc, I highly recommend watching the Water highlights and the Rei highlights. Alright, let's go ahead and just start right now. Phew. Leaving the party and stepping outside, I feel the pleasant evening breeze. I just came here to enjoy myself. Ever since I joined the FS, I haven't been able to properly relax. I could deal with it if it were just due to my natural disgust towards them. As part of the anti-copulation front, it stands to reason that it would never feel right for me to be part of the FS. But right now, my feelings are more complex than that. The breeze shifts slightly.
ほう。気づいたか。伊達に私を助けた男ではないらしい。
Aren't you Governor Hitsuyoda? He's the one responsible for establishing the perverted sex law. The very source of evil I seek to destroy upon this island.
こんばんは。いや、はじめましてと言うべきかな。橘淳之介君。
How do you know my name?
当然だろう。恩人の名前も覚えられないようでは、県知事は務まらない。だが、外にいてくれて助かった。君に会いに来たはいいが、中に入ったら騒がれてかなわないからな。
You came to see me?
自分を助けた男と話したいと思うのは、知りたいと思うのは、それほど不思議なことか、翔。
Well, you have a point. This chance meeting has me off balance. I've seen him more than enough times around the island, on TV and on posters, and I learned a bit about him. In person though, he's a whole different beast. I can't read him at all. Still, wouldn't you be better off speaking with the disciplinary committee chief instead? She was there too, after all.
その必要はない。SS も SHO も私の束ねる組織だ。大体のことは把握している。君のことも多少調べさせてもらった。まだ訓練生だというのに先日の活躍だ。さぞ褒めそやされただろう。
It was really just a coincidence that I was there at all.
偶然か。だが、訪れた偶然をつかみ取ることができたのは、君自身に実力があったからだ。
His words were strangely persuasive. Where does his charisma come from? Is it his title, his gentle demeanor, or that powerful yet quiet voice? I can't help but be suspicious, but his words do ring with truth.
しかし、SS が新規に枠を設けて、君のような少年の入隊を許していたとは、あの娘も面白いことをする。
You even know about that?
ああ、君のような少年には、この島は生きづらいだろうな。
There's no sarcasm or derision in his voice, but no compassion either. He's simply making an observation. Is he truly the man responsible? Is this the person who imposed the insane perverted sex law on the island? I'm having a hard time believing it. Governor, what do you think of the perverted sex law? Without thinking, I asked the question. Still though, his expression doesn't change.
どうもこうもない。最低の条例だろう。
Huh?
無秩序な性を肯定する環境を作り上げ、快楽で思考を麻痺させ、同調圧力で良識あるものを取り込み、性によって島を潤す。大多数の人間は利益と快楽に目がくらんでいる。そんな多数派の人間を誰も否定することができない。最低の条例だとは思わないか。
It's like music to my ears. I can't say this is how I expected this conversation to go. My heart is pounding. If you think it's a disgusting law, then why did you establish it?
私は悪人だからな。
He comes right out and says it.
生産業を用いて島民を支配し、本当の役人に金をばらまき、島に来た政治家の弱みを握り、 こうやって青蘭島の実権を握っている極悪人だ。自らそう名乗ってみると存外気持ちがいいものだな、少年。
He said something incredibly incriminating, but maintained his cool composure. Isn't that an incriminating thing to say? If I happen to be recording this, I could throw it up online and then...
すればいい。私が作り上げた地盤はそんなもので揺らぐほどやわなものではない。
What overwhelming confidence. He's saying that even his own words couldn't bring down the society he built. His pride is almost intimidating.
この島の人間は愚かだ。快楽を貪り、人間としての理性を忘れ去っている。そんな愚民たちに最低の条例を強いること、何をはばかる必要がある。
Don't you have it backwards? They lost the ability to think rationally because of the perverted sex law.
本当にそう思うか？私の知る限り、島の連中は昔から何一つ変わらない。愚かしいままだ。
I can feel it.
理性もなく吠え立てるだけの愚かな連中には似合いの条例だ。理性ある人間だけが人の上に立つべきだと。そうは思わないか？
I can feel myself empathizing with him. Ever since I lived here before, when I used to get bullied, I always thought anyone is stupid enough to live here was a fucking rude. The thought has followed me around endlessly and intensely from that moment on.
だから会いに来た。私も君に近いものを感じたからな。
He read me like a book. I never would have expected our first meeting to affect me this deeply. But while I concur with his point of view, his methods are diametrically opposed to mine. I won't allow myself to be equated with him. Well, even if the islanders are all rubes, this is a law that adversely affects people with common sense. I can't accept that.
君も大胆なことを言う。とても SS の訓練生の言葉とは思えない。
His expression remained rigid, even in the face of me rejecting his law and worldview outright.
だがな少年、成功というのは悪を犯して勝ち得、悪を重ねて守るものだ。一度悪を始めれば最後まで突き通さなくてはならない。
Well, I don't think that's right.
そうか。では聞くが、少年。君は成功を手にするために悪を犯したことはないのか？
I don't have an answer. Hell, I'm planning to take advantage of the FS, of Ray, just to bring that law down. At press, I would say that I'm in the right. But is it my place to say that it's not evil of me to do? It's pretty evil of him to do. Oh boy. Kept you waiting, huh? Lunchtime. We got a full house in the base today.
県知事誘拐の件、ワタちゃんから聞いたわよ。大丈夫なの？
I think she worried. Yeah, the issue is all taken care of now. No more problems there. More importantly, did you guys run into any big problems while I wasn't here to be the leader?
どうかしらね。ま、誰かさんが SS の動向を教えてくれるから、むしろ前より楽なくらいよ。
I'll take that answer as a no then.
そうだ、立花くん。昨日のパーティーは楽しかった？
Thinking about the party last night, I faltered a bit, but I managed to keep my cool. Yeah, it was a nice little respite, I'd say. I feel like I basically cemented the FS trust in me now. I briefly paused before my next comment. They should be fine with it. It's my understanding that this whole incident is spurring on the process of making me an official FS member.
じゃあ、立花さん、本当に SS になっちゃうみさ？
No, I only team up with them to get info on the illegal sex industry and on Fumino. Once both of those things are sorted out, I have no reason to stay. I'll just make up a good excuse and quit as soon as I'm able.
けど、訓練生期間ならともかく、一回正式メンバーになっちゃったら、辞めるのも結構手間なんじゃない？
You may have a point there.
ちょっと待ってもらえるミサ？なんで誰も私に何も言わないミサ？
So, nobody clacked back about this yet?
触れない方がいいかと思って。
欲しいミサ。これじゃ私ただのバカミサ。実際ただのバカだし、あとデブだよ。
I like that you're not on the Misaki route. She kind of feels like a joke character, doesn't she?
言われてみたらミサキちゃんの喋り方いつもと変わってるよ。なんですごい。
The fact you only just noticed is more incredible. So, care to explain yourself? Have you been binge watching Space Wizard movies for toddlers or what?
だってこの間私だけハブられてたんですよ。そうでなくてもすぐ忘れられますし、もうちょっとキャラ立てないとまずいじゃないですか。
Don't worry about it so much. I think you got enough memorable character traits.
例えば？
Bookworm.
本当に思ってますか？じゃあ逆に聞きますけど、今までに一回でも私のこと文学少女キャラだって認識したことあります？
Good grief, who pissed in her cornflakes today?
よくわかんないけど、美咲ちゃん嫌なことがあったの？先輩がお話聞くよ。わたちゃん。わたちゃんはいいですよね。めちゃくちゃキャラが立ってて。先輩なのにロリでちいちゃくてぺったんこで。先輩なのにロリでちいちゃくてぺったんこじゃないですけど。ほら、そんな決め台詞まである。そんな上っちょろ可愛くていつもパイプ椅子持ってて過剰ですよ。私にキャラを分けてください。そんなの私だって分けれるんなら分けたいよ。美咲ちゃんの身長とおっぱい小太りおじいちゃんみたいに私に分けてよ。小太りおじいちゃんっていうその言い方がまず可愛いのずるすぎです。私なんか小太りおばさんなのに。
おばさん。
クソデブババアの間違いだろ。
Oh, Asa, you pinnacle of witty jokes, you.
なんなんだそのおっぱいは。どうやったらそんなに大きくなれるんだ。やめてください。怒るとそのアホ毛がミョンミョンしてて可愛い。ずるい。
Did it really went up? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, like, dang, why is Wata-chan so pissed? Oh, look, her cowlick. Oh, it does rise up.
なんなんだそのおっぱいは。どうやったらそんなに大きくなれるんだ。やめてください。怒るとそのアホ毛がミョンミョンしてて可愛い。ずるい。
Oh, it went back
世
down.
間のことは言わないでよ。気にしてるんだから。
I like that Nanase is just looking at these two.
はあ、なんで気にしてるんですか？この後に及んでまだ上乗せするつもりですか？
アホ毛なら美咲にもあるじゃない。
Oh, yeah, she does have one. I didn't even notice it.
これは毎朝セットしてるんです。チミガオモブなりのせめてもの抵抗。多分これ切ったら皆さん私のこと私って認識できなくなりますからね。
Wait a minute. She said that she does it manually every morning to have a character. Oh boy, Misaki, please.
いいこと聞いた。チェーンソーあったかな。存在を抹消されちゃうミサ。
And so, the Ano and S meeting is devolved into a circus. Asa is chasing Hattori around, Nanase trying to calm them down, and Wata's off to the side, panicking. Destroying the perverted sex law is the only way to protect these girls and keep them smiling like this. Even if I have comrades in the FS, and even if I can understand Governor Hitoyoda's standpoint, my resolve is still firm. However,
ダメだよ、喧嘩しちゃ。後輩の喧嘩は先輩が止めないと。あ、でも巨乳の潰し合いでもあるの？
watching them happily goofing around like this reminds me of the FS party last night. Nukitashi. There's no one around. It's hard to imagine the quiet, deserted disciplinary committee office as the same place where the FS party took place just last night. All the FS are likely busy with their duties and training right now. As per FS rule, I've been given time off for recuperation. Haven't taken a riot bullet to the head. I've been taking advantage of the opportunity to search for more information. The first step is to make sure no one will come in or out. There's a document on the desk. Reorganization contravening public order on Staten Island, Appendix 1. Oh shit. That document I scanned with my goggles with just before got an appendix, so it should have all the latest juiciest dirt on the illegal sex trade. Immediately leap into action. Intel recovered from cross-examination of aforesaid organization, recovered by show authority. Sweat drips down my brow at the ominous sentence, but I go on speed reading it. I try to summarize the verbose document and store the important details in my head. Apparently, the illegal sex trade is part of the island's underground. Apparently, specific locations are unknown, but with enough man hours, they should be able to sniff them out. I swallow nervously. On to the next one. There's something written there on that page, and I think it just made me shit out my heart. We have reasons to believe the current problem associated with the illegal sex industry are results of repercussions from dealing with the Yakuza and their attempted kidnapping of Fumino. Fumino? Why is her name coming up? The Yakuza tried to kidnap her? Not only that, but it's all related to the problems with the illegal sex trade? What does this mean? My head is full of trying to process the implications of that one sentence. 3 issues that I thought were totally separate are actually all connected.
おい、こそこそと何をしている？あ、立花、なぜここに？いや、なんだ。前にもこんなことがあった気がするな。
Oh, she's blushing. So, you guys already know. My current favorite character only did 2 routes so far. Misaki and Wata. My current favorite girl is Rei. I like her a lot. Dang man, when she got drunk last night, she called him June. She said the full name, Junosuke. You ain't just whistling, Disky.
また何か読んでいたのか？それは例の報告書か。何のやつ、またしまい忘れたな。
Man, I'm not gonna lie, I like Wata. Don't get me wrong, she's a pretty good character. Man, I really wish the main heroine was Rei. Doesn't it feel... Maybe it's just me because I'm biased, because I like Rei. But doesn't it feel like she kind of feels like the main heroine? And doesn't that feel like a good setup of the story? From enemies to lovers, kind of thing. I don't like it. I mean, she likes him, but the problem is, I don't know, Jun, he probably don't like her like that. I kind of took the liberty of reading it. Sorry.
気にするな。立花はもう正式メンバーに内定している。多少のことは問題ないだろう。
Once more, I'm getting off scot-free. Since I've been building up her trust, she doesn't doubt me anymore. God, thinking about it in that cynical way kind of hurts. Right? Who's this Fumino?
訓練生は知らないか。ずっと前からその少女を探し出して確保するよう命令が出ていたんだ。
So, the FS are also searching for her? Not only that, but they've been at it for a while. My heart is pounding. I try to calm myself down and choose my words carefully. If you were ordered to secure her, doesn't that mean she did something?
我々も詳細は知らされていない。可及的速やかに確保しろと、人浦様直々のご命令だ。
From Governor Hitsuyoda. Even that weirdo wants her.
ただ、一つだけ分かっているのは、この島を、ドスケベ条例を脅かす存在ということだ。
Based on what our NLNS patron said, that checks out. I can't imagine why, but she's the linchpin for everything on this island. It's all a finely connected web, but I still don't know how everything fits together.
今、SS に与えられている仕事の中での最優先事項が、文野の確保だ。
Not the illegal sex trade.
それを読めばわかる通り、おそらく極道の連中も文野を狙っている。もし本当に奴らの手に渡れば、島は窮地に立たされるだろう。
In other words, they're prioritizing Fumino in order to protect the law. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. From the government point of view, the victims of the illegal sex trade are far fewer than those who are impacted by the collapse of the perverted law, sex law. Typical pragmatic political bullshit if you ask me.
本来であれば反交尾勢力問題解決後は SS が裏風俗に当たる予定だったが SHO の洗脳問題が浮上してしまったからな。
Ah, the ones who tried to abduct Governor Hiziora? It's still unknown how the brainwashing behind the mutiny was carried out, and it's under investigation. Oh, we know. If you did the Misaki right, you know that the brainwashing is by the Yakuza too.
だから裏風俗の件は後回しになってしまう。すまないな。君がずっと気にしていることなのに。
You know, I will say one thing. In the anime for Nukitashi, they didn't really have much importance. The Yakuza, they feel like they have a really big role in the visual novel. But in the anime, they only showed up like maybe one scene, right? They didn't really have that much of a big impact. The anime was more NONS versus FS, right? No, I get it. It's not your fault anyway.
そうか。ところで謝罪ついでと言ってはなんだが、その昨日はすまなかったな。
Yesterday?
いや、なんだ。まあ私もほとんど覚えてはいないんだが、少々君に粗相をしたとか。
I know Ray can't be the main girl because it's a water route. Man, I really hope. I haven't finished the water route yet. I really hope. Man, I want them. All right, if you can't end up with Ray, he has to end up with Wata. Can Ray at least be in the picture though? Along with Wata? That's all I'm asking. All right. I would really like just Ray, but I know this is a water route and it's impossible to do just Ray. So I'm just asking, can we just get all three in the picture? Wata, Ray, and Jin, please. Let's see how it ends. But we're far away from the ending. Probably not here. Oh yeah, when you were drunk. Somewhat is an understatement of the year there.
そんなにか？幾子の誇張じゃなかったのか？私は本当に語尾にニャンなどとつけて喋っていたのか？
That part she was.
幾子！
Now, calm down. You just got a bit of out of control. That's all.
そうか。幻滅したか？
Of course not. You were drunk. Everyone does weird shit when they're drunk. What I got to see was something truly precious.
よかった。君は優しいな。功労者なのに酔っ払いに絡まれて呆れも怒りもしないなんて。
Well, it was kinda cute.
バカ者、上官をからかうな。
It's the truth though.
それでまあなんだ詫びというわけではないが橘君にこれをやる。
This is an FS handgun? A brand new one too.
あ、人浦様を助けた時の報奨金がまだ余っていたから、
Oh,
君にそれをやろうと思ってな。
money left over. No, she's lying. You know, Ray. She's a Cindieri, right? She lies to make it seem like she didn't, like, you know, when she's happy or when she sacrificed herself, when she really did. I think she basically used her own money. I've been told that all full FS members are given a standard issue handgun for personal use. From what I heard though, it's common for graduating members to hand their guns down to upcoming members. But this is clearly new. It doesn't look like it's ever even been fired. Are you sure? You were the one given the reward money.
構わないよ。一 規定上訓練生に報酬は渡せないからと私に回ってきたが、本来は君も受け取っていいものだ。それは自分の功績だと思いなさい。
Man, Ray, why are you doing this?
あとはまあ立花はよく頑張っているからな。気が早いが私からの前祝いみたいなものだ。昇格おめでとう。
Dang, I don't want him to betray her, dude. Ray, I try to thank her, but I can't get the words out. Can I really thank her? I'm deceiving her.
こうして銃を手渡すと初めて射撃訓練をやった時のことを思い出すな。覚えているか？
Yeah, how could I possibly forget the feeling of your knuckles on my face when you sucker punched me?
人聞きの悪い言い方をするんじゃない。あれは君が悪いんだからな。
Damn it, dude. She totally likes him. That's true. It seems ridiculous in retrospect, but when she first put the gun in my hand, I just casually pointed it at her. If I did that again, I would be kicked out of the FS on the spot. I could never forget her tone of voice when she told me that.
しかしあのダメダメな立花が選抜訓練を抜けるとは。私も SS になって長いが一番驚いたかもしれないな。
You know, in the anime, he didn't build much relationship with Ray. Pretty disappointed at that. Wow, thanks for sugarcoating it.
冗談だよ。君の頑張りはよく知っている。今はしっかり休んで、これからも腐ることなく励むといい。
Yeah. Success is to win by any means necessary, no matter how evil they may be, and to continue to do so to protect that success. Governor Hitsuyoda words echo in my head.
そっか。SS のみんなもヤクザのみんなもふみのちゃんのこと探してるんだね。すごいな。大人気だな。
The FS also believe that her existence is key to bringing down the perverted sex law. I still don't understand how, though.
なんでだろうね。条例を潰すのが上手な子なのかな。
Heh, who the hell has that kind of superpower?
私は真面目に考えてるのに。
Yeah, sorry. Still, the order came from Governor Hitsuyoda himself. If he cares enough to personally make the standing order to search for her, maybe she got some dirt on him. Wata looks at me quizzically. Like maybe she knows something that could threaten his standing.
なるほどな。確かにありそうだな。ふみのちゃん自体が人浦さんの弱みっていうこともあるかもしれないもんね。
What do you mean?
ほら、ふみのちゃんが人浦さんにとって大切な人だったら、ヤクザのみんなに取られたらすごく困んないかな。
That's true. That's something I never even considered. Fumino herself as Governor Hitsuyoda a weakness? Maybe, but how?
仲間とか友達とか家族とかはみんな大事だよね。
Family. He's single and has never been married. Fumino is younger than us, so there's no way she's his sibling. However, if she were his family, and her existence poses an existential threat to the law. If, hypothetically, Fumino happened to be the governor's illegitimate child, it opens a lot of questions, but it would make some things make sense. How do you say that word? Illegitimate? Yeah, illegitimate child.
そしたらお父さんとして心配だからふみのちゃんを守ってあげたいのかな。
That's not necessarily what I was thinking. Could someone like him even have feelings like that? I can't pretend to know him well, since we only spoken once, but he came across as an intense pragmatist? Yeah. If he saw his illegitimate child as a fatal weakness, then he wanted to secure her to keep that info from leaking. That's the kind of filth I'm smelling here. This is all totally hypothetical, of course. Maybe she's a complete stranger after all. But since we now know that both the FS and Yakuza are hunting for her, we really need to secure her as quickly as possible.
そうだね。裏風俗のことも気になるけど、 今はふみのちゃんだね。
Yeah, I still haven't been able to learn much about her. But now I think I have a plan.
おお、さすが立花くん。どうするの？
The FS are putting their full resource behind the search for her. That means we got a chance to pull a fast one and take Fumino right from under their noses. What's wrong?
あ、そういうわけじゃないけど、でもいいのかな。
About what?
だって立花くん、せっかくレイちゃんと仲良くなって、レイちゃんもよく立花くんの話してるのに、今 SS を裏切っちゃったら。
After asking that, she looks up at me. In my pocket, I have a bear strap she gave me, attached to my tablet. In my bag, I have a brand new handgun that Ray gave me. No matter what, I never even considered that my conviction could waver. The perverted sex law is twisted and evil, and I cannot allow it to exist. No matter what, I have to do what I set out to do at the start. As I speak, I can hear my voice trembling, ever so slightly. Damn, dude.
いよいよ明日から復帰だな。どうだった？休暇はしっかり休めたか？
Oh man. All she does is talk about Jun. And all Wata cares about is that he's friends with Ray. And she cares about that because if he's friends with Ray, then all three of them are friends. The three amigos is probably what Wata's thinking about. Because she's not really, you know, she doesn't think romantically. She likes Jun as a friend. Well, she likes him more than as a friend, but she doesn't know it. But she thinks of Jun with her and Ray, the three best friends. They all three have straps. But damn, can he do it? Can he betray her? Yeah, it's been a while since I was able to let my hair down like that.
そうか。SS にいると訓練やイベントでなかなか休めないからな。妹さんも喜んでいただろう。
I'm not sure I put it that way. She was even needier than usual.
それは甘えてるんだろう。立花、明日から君はもう訓練生じゃない。正式な SS の一員だ。そうすれば奨学金も入るようになる。たった2人での暮らしは大変だろうし、SS の仕事も楽ではないが、ま、君なら心配ないな。
You're giving me an awful lot of credit.
かもな。
Really? You're not gonna deny that?
謙遜などするからだ。君はまだまだ未熟だが、人一倍根気がある。もう少し自信を持ちなさい。
Yeah. But you can just fight your way through anything, no problem.
両極端すぎないか？
She laughed under her breath. Looking back at the scornful, hostile look she gave me during the entrance examination, being able to have a leisurely chat with her like this feels almost unreal. No, that's not right. It's not just unreal, it's artificial. I can never forget that. As the leader of the anti-copulation front, Ray is my enemy.
さて、明日には立花も訓練部隊を卒業して正式な部隊に配備されることになる。何か希望はあるか？
Consider the following. What if the perverted sex law never existed? Could I have been real friends with Ray? Would I be able to casually shoot the shit with the other member of the FS? There's no point thinking about it, but I can't help it.
おい、立花？
Huh? Sorry. I was just, thinking about something.
大丈夫か？被弾の影響が残っているなら大事をとって休暇を延ばすことも可能だが。
No, I'm feeling fine. I really just, lost in thought, that's all.
そうか。ならいいが。それで配備に関する話なんだがな。
Her voice is cut off by a sudden siren. It's the FS emergency communication alarm. Ray's expression freezes as she looks down at her tablet.
そうか。やっと。
She's not Ray anymore. She's the disciplinary committee chief.
動けるものはすべて集合せよとの命令だ。 立花、まだ復帰前だが、いけるか？
Yeah, what's going on?
琴寄文乃が発見された。これより SS の全勢力を投入して確保に当たる。
At last, the time has finally come. Nukitashi. Ray sends me to others. Ray sends me to gather the others. My heart is pounding so hard, I feel like it's going to burst. Most likely because we're about to secure Fumino. This will allow us to fulfill our goal. We'll finally be able to bring down the perverted sex law. Just thinking about it makes my heart pound wildly and put tears in my eye. As the leader of the NLNS, I infiltrated the FS with the ultimate goal of destroying the island establishment from the inside. Now, the chance to finally do that has presented itself to us. No base, so you copy. This is Adam 1. Repurposing one of the FS and show a magical mirror vehicle from kinky play to kinetic power projection, we made our way into the hills.
報告によると、琴寄文乃は普段の外部組織と交戦し、山頂まで追い込まれているとのことです。
I assume the external organization in question is the Yakuza mentioned in the documents. But what does she mean by engage in battle? Wasn't she 2 years younger than me?
SHO の一部も外部組織に従っているようです。おそらく例の洗脳の影響でしょう。
It's not important now. All that matters is what happened next. This is the most crucial juncture.
相手は実銃を用いるとの方も受けています。慎重を期すため、まずはストライクフォースが先行し、陽動、か乱、道を切り開いてもらいます。
オッケー。そのまま頂上まで行って文乃ちゃんを捕まえちゃっていいのかな？
いいえ、ストライクフォースの目的はあくまで陽動とか乱、山頂への進行ルートを誤認させ、敵戦力を分散、各分隊と合流しながら格好撃破します。
The president's tone is the same as ever, even in such a serious discussion. The strategy is a simple one, and the instructions are clear. The strike team will consist of the bulk of the FS forces, led by the first squad captain. It will lead the assault and open a path for the other squads to reach the summit and secure Fumino. That's it, really. It's a straightforward plan, but it puts a lot of responsibility on the strike team. If the strike team is unsuccessful, the entire strategy falls apart.
今回は私も2番隊と共に出て文乃の確保に当たる。3番隊はストライクフォースが分散させた敵の処理に当たれ。立花、お前は私と来い。あれだけ1対1で訓練してやったんだ。連携は取れるだろう。
Understood.
ではこれより琴寄文の確保作戦を開始する。この作戦には島の身体がかかっている。敵は実銃を使うが必ず全員生きて帰れ。いいな。
Dude, that's fucking crazy. Fucking high school students versus Yakuza. What the fuck? In show, technically, right? They're just like above them too. They're like graduated FS. And thus, the battle for Fumino begins. Not to mention they're using rubber bullets. But the rubber bullets puts it hurt like hell, so. The initial assault by the strike team will last for a few minutes. Meanwhile, Wei Squad is standing up, waiting for the signal. That includes me. Since mobility is extremely important for the assault squad, they only have 4 members each. The first teams enter the fray after the strike team, led by Rei, consists of myself and the Hanamura sisters. I assume the members were selected based on synergy rather than individual ability. Just waiting to hear from the strike team is incredibly frustrating. It feels like time is passing even slower than usual.
立花、緊張しているか？
Yeah, a little.
そうか。足がすくまない程度の緊張感は持って常に神経を張り巡らせておけ。結果的にそれがお前を生かしてくれる。
Understood. Keep my senses sharp. I heard that kind of thing from Rei enough times throughout training. She taught me a lot, hasn't she? There's some mineral water. Keep yourself hydrated. It's a long way to the summit.
ああ、なんだ。気が利くじゃないか。
I noticed I had it because I kept my senses sharp. Wow, that was bad even for me. Even so, she takes it with a wide smile.
アルファ1よりレイちゃんへ。今男の人たちがすごい顔していくの
I hear a loud thud through the receiver. Her tone of voice is lighthearted, so I assume this is her way of telling us the diversion was successful.
よし、突入部隊第一波出るぞ。私に続け。
Under the evening darkness, we rush forward at top speed. The summer evening is hot and humid, and my shirt instantly starts clinging to me from the sweat. I can hear distant gunshots. Even at this distance, it's almost deafening. It must be an FS sniper rifle. The strike team was able to lure out and divide the enemy forces, and a third squad is firing at them. Thanks to my time at the FS, I can make that much out from just the sounds. Unnecessary thoughts would be the death of me. I need to shut up, concentrate, and run. Along the path to the summit are a large man and the shell guard, both unconscious. They were likely victims of the strike force preliminary assault. The strategy is going as planned. As soon as she come across a Yakuza thug, Ray pistol whips him in the head.
止まるな。このまま走り抜ける。
Without even looking at the man, I keep running. What?
背後から銃撃。SHO の分隊です。ラン、リン、足止めできるか？
無論です。いずれ私の下につく連中。立場ってものを分からせるいい機会ですよ。
分かった。任せたぞ。来い、立花。
Yes.
こんなガキ2人で私たちを相手取るだと？バカにされたものだな。
実際バカですからね。さーて姉さん、やってしまいましょうか。花丸姉妹のバイノーラル SQC 殺法で。
Ray incapacitates the guard in front of us with a shot into the leg.
打開した。このまま山頂まで突っ切るぞ。
Yes. She takes the lead, mowing down enemy after enemy, an unstoppable force heading toward the summit. She could have all the FS behind her, but she can do this much on her own. I almost feel unworthy to stand beside her.
伏せろ。
I drop to the ground as the bullet grazes my hair. I can tell it's not a riot bullet. It's lead, made to kill. I break out in a cold sweat and dive behind a fallen log without hesitation.
このクソガキどもが弾取ったな。
A hell gunfire whizzes by overhead. Countless bullets hit the log I'm using for cover. My heart pounds violently. One shot is all it would take to kill me. Even so, Ray isn't scared. She actually seems pissed off.
煩わしい真似を。立花、私が連中を引きつけて撃破する。文野の確保、お前に頼めるか？
I don't know how to respond. The enemy are Yakuza with real guns. Can I really let her take them on by herself? She sees right through me and nods reassuringly.
君とは何度も訓練した。私の実力はよく知っているだろう。私は強い。信じろ。私も君を信じている。
Damn, dude. That makes me want to cry. She trusts him too. She gives me a steadfast smile, despite the hail of gunfire. Can I bring myself to tell her to trust me too? Alright, then I'll leave this to you.
ああ、任せておけ。ここから先は一人だ。文野を確保することより、自分の命を最優先に考えろ。
I just quietly nod, my absent.
では、かけっこと同じ、用意ドンだ。私が一発撃ったら10時の方向に駆け出せ。
She closes her eyes, takes shallow breaths, and concentrates. Remaining hidden behind a log and keeping her eyes closed, she takes aim at the Yakuza. Then, at the sound of the gunshot, I take off without looking back.
あのガキ、なんだ。
Her shot sheer leaves and branches off the tree above the Yakuza head, obscuring their vision.
黙れ！
I run at top speed along the rough trail, leaving the sounds of gunfire behind. Before long, the path is only illuminated by moonlight. I know I'm almost at the summit. My brain is still running hot with countermeasures for countless contingencies, but I managed to get this far without incident. This really was the best case scenario. Now I just need to figure out how to secure Fumino.
シャバゾウどもが俺たちの邪魔しやがってよ。
There are still some left? The enemy we're fighting has live ammo. They could easily kill us with a single shot. But he's untrained. I can deal with him, no problem. I focus, assume the proper firing stance, and take aim.
なんだその顔舐めてんのか。言っとくけど俺はな、中学の頃は殺意の橋本って呼ばれてたもんげ。
I land a direct hit on Homicidal Hashimoto's forehead, and he's out cold. Phew. These guys suck even more than I used to. As long as I stick to my training, I got this. Better keep moving. Pushing my intrusive thoughts out of my head, I focus on reaching the summit. What the hell? The ground's littered with unconscious Yakuza. There's no way just the work of the strike team. Who did this? Fumino? Looking around, there doesn't seem to be anyone. All I can see is forest and an enormous mansion. I assume this is the place. I'm going. Keeping my guard up and sense is sharp, I enter the mansion. What? An ambush! How did I not notice them?
あれ立花君
Freaking oh, Wata-chan! She's the one that took out everybody with her chair. Wata-chan plus folding chair. She's too OP. Huh? Wata? I look at my assignment and see a small girl holding a familiar folding chair. It's a tiny lowly senpai I know well.
立花君から連絡があってからみんなですぐ山登りを始めたんだ。
She loudly explains the situation as we run through the mansion. You got here fast.
すごいんだよ。美咲ちゃんが SHO のみんなの車を運転して送ってくれたの。
Kuruma. Hotori did. Show vehicle. Is she talking about the magical mirror? How did she know how to drive that? Wasn't it dangerous getting here?
朝音ちゃんの通信傍受のおかげで SS のみんなが何してるかは分かってたから安心安全だったよ。
She didn't even need a Jun to get up there. To get you past the FS, but what about the Yakuza?
ヤクザあのおじさんたちのことかな。いっぱいいてびっくりしちゃったけど椅子で「えいえい!」ってしてたらなんとかなっちゃった。
Holy She just bashed the heck out of them. She like smacked them with a chair. WWE. Okay. Really? I really can't see her gleefully taking out such villains with a folding chair. Maybe it's not the same influence. As I run and think, I suddenly feel an unfamiliar presence and stop. Dang, it's Fumino, dude. Is she the main character, the real main character of this story? I'll drink some water. I think so. She is Shuro. Let's see when we get to Shuro. Hidden in the shadow is a girl clad in traditional Japanese attire. She looks so dramatically out of place that I find myself captivated by her, despite the situation. Her hair is beautifully pale, and there's an unusual glow to her eyes. You must be Fumino Kotoyose. As she looks back at me, I can feel her gaze piercing through me. It's like she can see everything about me.
あれこの子どこかで。
I feel that as well. I'm getting deja vu here. I feel like I've seen her before, but when? And where?
立花君 SS の人がこっちに来てるって急がなきゃ。
That's right, we don't have time to worry about this now. Fumino, we're here to rescue you. Sorry to rush you, but come with us. I take her hand, and she doesn't resist. Wata and I exchange a nod before running off, taking Fumino out of the mansion.
チュン、ワタちゃん、大丈夫？
Nanase, there you are. This is Fumino. You and Wata, take her out and get out of here.
連れてってって立花君は？
That vest is almost here. They trust me, so I'll start them. Use that time to get away.
わかったわ。行きましょう、ワタちゃん。チュン、無理するんじゃないわよ。
Just hurry. Don't let them see you.
待て、海野だな。逆賊ども、彼女どこに。
Right back to the worst case scenario. Really, this is about as bad as it could be.
ちゃん
ひなみ、どうして。
Nanase, get out of here!
行くわよ、二人とも。
立花くん、レイちゃん。
待て。
I can't let you do that. Oh! I wish they made it CG. Why didn't they made it CG? Oh man, I guess this is as good as it get. I pull my handgun out and point the muzzle at Ray.
千葉の。おい、これは何の冗談だ。
I never seen a look like that on her face before. I assumed a position, assuring that I won't miss. Ray just shakes her head in bewilderment.
交尾勢力。そうか。立花、お前はやっぱり。
She probably knew that for a long time. I assume she figured it out when she learned I wasn't really impotent. Or maybe from what I've been doing lately. Hell, maybe she knew all along.
ひなみもそうだったんだな。入隊試験に来たあの時からお前たちは私を。
She looks crushed. I inadvertently loosen my grip on my gun, almost dropping it. I grip my teeth and focus my gun in my hand. I need to remember that the person in front of me is evil. She's a disciplinary committee chief, enforcing the perverted sex law. I can't let myself be led astray. I'm not giving Fumino to you. The governor is a pragmatist. He's not scared to get his hands dirty to succeed. Who knows what he'll do to Fumino if we hand her over.
聞いた風な口を。
She's struggling for breath. It could be her fatigue catching up with her, or maybe her eyes are being opened. Really, though, it's neither. In fact, I know exactly what it is. The water I gave you earlier, it was spiked with aphrodisiac. The exact one you used to smoke out the anti-copulation front. Us. You won't be able to fight in that state.
立花。
Her legs are shaking. The aphrodisiac is doing its job.
自分より強い相手に不利な状況を作るな。そうならないよう先に手を打っておけ。私を欺くために私の教えたことを実践するんだな。お前は。
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Relax. Sharpen your senses. Keep your hands steady. Don't lose sight of your target. This is the right choice. This is all to achieve your objective. And yet, why is my vision blurring? Damn, dude. He's crying. I'm so sorry. Really.
謝れば満足か。謝罪すれば罪悪感が消えるのか。羨ましいな、立花。そんなことを言いながらお前はその銃を私に向けるんだな。その銃を。
Damn, dude. Dude, that's... I feel crushed. I can hear voices far off. The FS are barking orders. I can no longer hear the incessant echoing of gunshots. They must have been successful at suppressing the Yakuza. Each squad would be here shortly.
言ったはずだ。次に味方に銃を向けたら問答無用で SS を追放すると。貴様は今日限りで 現時点をもって SS から除名する。今すぐ私の前から消えろ。
Ray,
口を聞くな。消えろよ。
after all I've done, I don't have the right to say anything. Without a word, I turn and leave. Right until the end, Ray never pointed her gun at me. Dang. Oh, man. Oh. I know it has to happen for the sake of the story, but man, see, that's why I want Ray to be the main girl instead of Wata. Like the main heroine. Like, I like Wata, but man, that really crushes me. And then after this, it's basically Wata, the feeling, the mutual feeling that Jun and Wata get that sparks their relationship is they both feel guilt of betraying the person that they care about. Jun cares about Ray. That's why he was crying when he betrayed her. And Wata cares about Ray too. That's her best friend forever. And they both feel that same guilt of betrayal. Dang. Shortly after that, we met up with Otori and her magical mirror, and we were able to escape.
ヒヤヒヤしましたけど、皆さん無事でよかったですね。ふみのちゃんも無事助けられましたし。
Otori's relaxed voice echoes throughout the rear chamber of the magical mirror. The sun has long since set, and the darkness is ideal for hiding. At long last, we managed to secure Fumino. She hasn't tried to escape or hide from us. She's just obediently following our direction. Now we'll be able to have the perverted sex law repealed. We'll be able to achieve our goal. No matter how much I tell myself that, though, I can't do anything about the lingering doubt I feel deep inside. I look down at my handgun, absent-mindedly, in the rocking vehicle. Ray gave it to me. I return her kindness by pointing it at her. An overwhelming, profound sadness wells up from deep inside me. It hurts. I feel like I'm being torn apart from the inside. It makes me want to burst into tears. I don't know how to make those sounds, I'm sorry. This isn't the first time I felt like this. There was another, long ago.
立花君、辛かったよね。
I felt her warm palms on my hands. Wata. I'm not the only one who's compromised. She was also outed as the member of the anti-copulation front.
よく頑張ったね。偉いよ、立花君。
She soothes me with her voice as she tenderly strokes the back of my hands. The whole time, I could feel her hands trembling slightly.
では、ことよせ文乃をみすみす取り逃したと、そういうことで間違いないな。
はい、相違ありません。すべて私の責任です。
ふん、大隊長が聞いて呆れる。作戦行動中、お前が最前線に立っていたそうだな。文乃を奪ったのは外部組織のものか、あるいは別の第三勢力か。
申し訳ございません。文乃を連れ去った逆賊の正体は確認できませんでした。
Dang, dude. In the end, she still chose to protect her best friend and Jun, even after the betrayal. Damn, Nukitashi. Oh man, that scene! Dude, wait, bro! That scene! Can we get some music playing?
改めまして、皆
Yeah,
様、
this song.
こたびは愚臣のためにご尽力いただき、誠にありがとうございます。
Dang,
感謝の
dude!
念に堪
I'm
えま
not
せん。
gonna lie. Her theme song is godlike, dude. I love Fumino theme song. This theme song is my favorite OST in the game. It makes me like Fumino character a lot more because of her theme song. But yeah, man, dude, that scene, when I first read that scene of Jun pointing the gun at Ray, and then Ray telling him, "Didn't I tell you what happened if you point that gun at me? The fuck out of my sight." Oh, that tore me. Oh man, when I first read that scene, that tore me apart, dude. Because before that scene, I already locked in, dude. When I saw her in the casual clothes, hair down, saw her in her own room lying down. Bro, I was like, oh my god, this girl, Ray, that's my favorite character. And then you gotta betray her for the climax of the story. Oh! And then the main character tearing up when he betrayed Ray too. Fuck! I was like, no! Don't do it, Jun! Don't do it! Oh man, he did it. Damn, dude. That scene stung, but at the same time is really good. I think that was a really good scene. It's probably one of my favorite scenes. Maybe my favorite scene. I don't know. I gotta think about it more. But one of my favorite scenes for sure in Division Alpha so far in Water Route and Misaki Route. I haven't done Nanase, haven't done True Route yet, so they don't count. But yeah, it's really good. That's a really good scene. They did a really good scene. And honestly, after that scene of getting your heart torn out, betraying Ray, well, I'm getting my heart torn out, betraying Ray, they kind of made up a little bit by giving you Fumino screen time. Fumino screen time, when you get to know this character. I kind of like her too. She's a good character. So far, I think all the characters they introduce, there's like an ally of Jun. Like the FS members, like it's gonna be like Toka, Ray, Ikuko. I haven't met Toka yet, but I know she's gonna be good. Ray's good, Ikuko's good, Toka gotta be good too. And then the other three allies, Nanase, Misaki, and Wata, and obviously Imoto-san too, Asa. All of them are really good characters. And now Fumino too, when you get more screen time, Fumino, she's a really good character. You'll like her too. She's a good character. She kind of made up a little bit of betraying Ray, but it still stung. That's why at the end of Water Route, I haven't done the ending of Water Route yet. I really want Jun and Ray to end up together. Right? I feel like that would make the story really sweet. After the betrayal, right? Maybe some miracle, they can get back together. They never worked together. They only been mistaken as a couple because they had the matching straps. But his heart belonged to Wata, dude. If you play more of this game throughout the route, it really shows Wata is the main heroine. That's what it goes down to. Because they both have that sympathizing feeling with each other, the mutual feeling. So, I don't know. We'll see. I guess I'll see when I get to the ending. I like Wata, but I don't know, man. I hope Ray got some happiness at the ending. We'll see. Anyway, I'll figure out what else to record on the Water Route. I'm almost at the ending. So I'm gonna beat the Water Route first and maybe record more. And then I'll see how I want to show it to you guys on YouTube. I think so far, Water Route is much more amazing than Misaki. I'm almost at the end. It's much more amazing than Misaki. I'm not gonna lie, near the end of Misaki Route, after he go out with Misaki, it got a little bit annoying of him constantly saying, I love Misaki more than anything else in the world. I'm like, okay, I get it, you like her. Damn, dude. And you got Misaki obsessed. I hope it doesn't turn that way with Wata, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope, I hope they all make up with Ray. All of them. Wata and Jun. And they could be the three amigos again. Let's see. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that too. Wish anyone to stop by. It's been cool. And enjoy the rest of your day. Later. Bye.